Good morning. This is Julie Miller. I'm a staff member at Women at the Well Ministries, and welcome to today's broadcast of Hope from the Well. Our guest today is the amazing Stephanie Muñoz.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here today.
We are so glad to have Stephanie with us today, and she's going to just tell us a little bit about the program that she is the director of. Is that right? That's what I thought. And that is Full Circle, and she's going to go into that a little bit. But first, I just want to remind you of some of the things going on at Women at the Well. We are still doing creative evangelism. That is where we go and share various forms, just testimony, skits, songs, things like that, to churches and organizations to where just glorify and honor God. So if you would like to get us scheduled to come to your church or organization, just give us a call at 423-745-0010. But without further ado, I'm going to get to the main event, and that is Miss Stephanie. And Stephanie, we're so glad to have you. So would you just tell us a little bit about Full Circle?
Sure, absolutely. I'm honored to be here today. Full Circle is a pro-life pregnancy resource center based in Athens. We were actually founded in 1998 by Athens First Baptist Church, and as that ministry grew, they eventually realized the need to make it its own standalone 501c3. So we did become that, and now we are affiliated with tons of different churches and community organizations who provide support for the ministry. So if you're doing the math there, we just celebrated this month our 25th anniversary.
Woo-hoo, yes,
of serving women in unplanned pregnancy situations. Our vision is to provide compassionate care to women in unplanned pregnancies, empowering and equipping them to choose life for their preborn babies. And we do that through a three-part mission of prevention, intervention, and restoration. So our prevention programming happens in a couple different ways. We have a program called One Life that is for grades 6 through 9, and we serve about 2,000 students every year across 5 school districts with a healthy relationships curriculum. The foundation of that curriculum is really your personal value and worth, and then helping students connect choices and consequences so they can live intentionally and ultimately, be set up for future success. That's what we want. We want them to have healthy relationships and healthy futures, and avoid the risky behaviors that could throw them off course. We also do prevention stuff in our office. We do relationship coaching and counsel with women who may have come in for STI testing or pregnancy testing, and just talk to them about how, like I said, to avoid risk so they can have healthy futures. That's what we want. So the next portion of what we do is intervention. That's the bulk of what happens in our office every day. We provide free pregnancy testing and ultrasounds to confirm pregnancy. We also do STI testing that we just rolled out, so we're able to test and treat clients who come into our office. And the goal there really is to build relationships with women to help them be able to slow down and breathe and consider all their options. So many of the women who come to us are considering abortion, which now we're in a brand new era because of the Dobbs decision. So abortion is illegal in the state of Tennessee, but women can still easily obtain one by ordering medication abortions online or driving just across state lines. There are several states bordering ours where abortion is still legal. So, it's hard work. And I know that you know that because y'all do your own hard work here, but it's so rewarding to be able to meet women where they are and give them a second to just breathe and think and not immediately jump to the first thing that fear is telling them to do. So the other part of our intervention is our parenting classes. So for women who have confirmed their pregnancy, they need a little extra support or guidance along the way, we have a pregnancy to parenthood program where we have lots of educational curriculum that they can choose from, everything from first-time parenting stuff to budgeting. We have Bible studies. We have a big range of programming that they can choose from. But they sit down with a client advocate every other week and just have a chance to talk and receive prayer and learn. And they also earn baby bucks every time they attend a class. Yes, so they can use
that.
it's so cute, right? So they can use those baby bucks in our baby boutique to buy clothes and accessories for baby, or they can also bank their bucks for bigger ticket items like a stroller, a car seat, those things that mamas need to be successful. So the final portion of what we do is our restoration program. So this is for women who have had an abortion in their past and they're seeking healing and forgiveness. It's called our OAKS program, and OAKS stands for Overcome, Arise, Know, and Shine. And it's from Isaiah 61. It says there'll be oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord. And we have had the honor and the privilege of walking alongside dozens of women as they have sought healing. They're so courageous. That's such a courageous thing to do, to reach out and ask for help. So we have those OAKS programs either in the form of a retreat that happens a couple times a year, or we can do like a weekly support class. So we've done that a couple different ways, and it's just, God's so good. He's so good and so faithful to heal us and restore us, and so it's an honor to be able to do that.
That is amazing. And as long as I've known about Full Circle, I did not realize the reach, the extent to what your program did. I knew it was the birth, and then I'd heard about the Oaks retreat, but I had no idea. You did all of that other stuff. That is amazing. And definitely something that is needed in this community, well, in the entire world, really. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. I forgot to turn it off. Anyway, so as far as like, if someone comes to you, the fact that you said everything is free.
Yes.
Just that in itself is amazing to me. So are there any future plans that Full Circle has, or well, I know you have an upcoming event.
Yes,
and would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, absolutely. Yes, so you hit on a couple important things. Everything that we do is completely free and confidential. There's no charge for any of the medical services, parenting classes, the prevention stuff that we do in schools. Everything is completely free, and we don't receive any government funding. We are supported by our friends in the community. We have so many incredible partnerships that we're so grateful for, and that's what allows us to do what we do. We do have a fundraiser event coming up. We do an annual fundraising banquet every spring, and as of last year we rolled out a second fundraiser in the form of a live and silent auction that happened in September. It's actually coming up next Thursday. We're so excited about it. It's a fun night, and there's lots of great giveaways and things that are going to be auctioned off, and it's all for a great cause. Helps us do what we do.
That is amazing. And actually, we filmed this a little bit ahead of time, so it'll be September. Is it 21st?
September 21st is the date of banquet. Not banquet, auction.
Right. Yes. The auction is September 21st. So if you're hearing this on the radio, it should be tonight then. But we always film this like a week or so in advance. So just make sure and put that on your calendar, September 21st, because you definitely want to support this amazing ministry and organization. I mean, to me, as someone that has come from a background of I've had an abortion, just at that time, there wasn't any of these resources, and the scared and hurting girls that are out there thinking they have no other way, and that's something that is traumatizing for, and can impact the rest of your life, and that there is a place like Full Circle to where they can grow and learn even before that happens, as a child. So what are since you've been with them, how long have you been with Full Circle?
Oh my gosh, 6 years now. Coming up on 7. November will be my 7th anniversary at Full Circle.
Well, praise the Lord. So is there anything in those 7 years that you can think of, just one of your most impactful moments, from whether it was personal, something, just anything? Do you have anything you'd like to share?
So many.
I'm sure you got tons of stories. But
well, So the first year that we did an Oaks retreat, I had just been with Full Circle. It wasn't even a year that I'd been there. I went to serve and just, work that retreat and do whatever needed to be done. And so I definitely did not go in as a participant, though I did have an abortion wound in my past. But it was something that I had never really acknowledged or allowed the Lord to deal with. I had just shoved that thing down. And God's just so good and faithful, and He is not content to let us stay in a place of brokenness. He always wants us to be healed and restored. And so I lovingly joke that I got oaxed because I went in as a worker and I left as a participant, and the Lord just in such a beautiful way healed my heart, and it really it changed the trajectory of my life. I mean, I was serving the Lord, I was in ministry, but there was just a whole new layer of purpose and identity, and it's really hard for me to put it into words, but it changed my life.
Oh, that's amazing. I love how the Lord you think you're going in to do one thing, and He's like,
He's
oh,
funny
no.
like that.
I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it all, and you didn't even know that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So what are some of the ways that, if anyone, do y'all like take do people volunteer or anything like that?
Yes. So ways that you can get involved. There are so many ways you can get involved. We have tons of volunteer opportunities on a daily basis. It really just depends on what you're passionate about, what your gifts and talents are. There is a place for everybody at Full Circle. We always need client advocates. So women who can meet with our mamas and go through the pregnancy to parenthood program with them. You don't have to have any special teaching credentials. You just have to love Jesus and have a heart for mamas and babies. We also have opportunities occasionally for men to serve as client advocates when we have a father who's involved in the situation.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's not as common, but we're believing, as we make space for a fatherhood program, that the Lord is going to bring men in, because fathers are so crucial.
Yes, they are.
So client advocacy, that's a thing. There are other volunteer opportunities. I mean, really whatever you have that you can bring to the table. If you are passionate about mowing grass, if you can fold and sort baby clothes, if you can bag diapers, because every time a mama comes through a class for pregnancy to parenthood, she gets diapers and wipes that should carry her through to her next appointment. So if moms are faithful, they really technically wouldn't have to buy diapers or wipes for the first year of their baby's life.
That's
kind of amazing. That's a blessing.
That is it, yes.
So volunteering, partnering with us in prayer, supporting financially. If you have gifts or donations of clothes, baby food, diapers, formula, or larger items like car seats and things, if it's a larger item, it does have to be new. But we actually have an Amazon and a Walmart wish list where you can see up to date what our mamas are needing right now. So lots of ways to be involved.
That's amazing. So what is your website? Is that where most of the information would be at, or ways to?
Yeah, so ways to connect. Our website is fullcircleforwomen.org. That website is really client facing, so when you're on there, you're not going to see a ton of information about our Christian foundation or whatnot, but that's really just because like I said, it's client facing. But you can get information about Full Circle there and get our contact information. A great way to connect with us on a partnership level is to become friends with us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Our Friends of Full Circle page is a great way to just stay up to date with everything that's going on. We share client testimonies there, so lots of cute baby pictures for you to enjoy, and just all the things. That's a good way to connect with us.
Well, awesome. That's amazing. And I know I had the privilege. We started New Life Rescuing Generations, the program, and we've been partnering with Full Circle for a while. We've always just loved Full Circle, and I got to go with I wasn't I'm not the one over that in our program, but they couldn't go a couple times, so I got to go with
Yes.
the new mother to one of the clients.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. So y'all definitely got to get hooked up with Full Circle in whatever capacity. If you know somebody, if you want to go volunteer, they are just amazing, godly women that are just, well, and men that are just seeking to serve the Lord and just help this new generation and the growing generation.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. And I'm just so proud of y'all and everything y'all do. And we just love Full Circle. So definitely reach out and go follow them on Facebook, Friends of Full Circle. Go to their website, give them a call, go see them, I guess. Yeah, go see them.
Come right on in. We'd love to have you. We'd love to give you a tour of the center. That way you
Yes.
can see firsthand, how lives are being changed every single day just through simple acts of love.
Well, amen. Well, we're out of time, but Stephanie, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you,
us
Miss
today.
Julie.
And so, if you want, we'll try to put a link into the website, or like I said, just go on Facebook. And it is September 21st for the auction, so do not forget that. All right, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to remind you, if you have Jesus in your life, you will always have hope. Thank
Amen.
you.